I kind of want to tell you all my POV, like what happened from like, because I wasn't there when it all happened. It was just, it's day 171, and welcome back everybody to the workouts. It's been a good time off having to like edit. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The hardest part about all of this is the editing. I mean, I feel like it's that way with everything. Movies, all of it, that's the longest part. You can go and record it real quick. Doing the editing is the hardest part. So, we're back. My pocket gang, what's up? If you know what you know. It's lower body day. Yesterday we did a yoga day to kind of like get our body back to a nice stretched, not so stiffened. Like my guys, yeah, yesterday, we're lucky I did anything. Because if not, I mean, I had a stunt private as well yesterday, so it kind of sucked, but we're lucky I'm here right now. We're lucky I'm here. But today's lower body day. We're gonna get it written down. Start with our warm up, which is TKs. And the funny thing is, the yoga I did yesterday took me 15 minutes. I literally typed in on YouTube, 15-minute home yoga. Because yoga's still doing something active. We got lateral walks, some glute bridges, and that right there, JD's and Littleman, is the warm up. First up, goblet box squat. We got step downs. Yes, guys, I realized that I told you on Monday in my last, not my last post, the post before that, I still did stuff. It's just, like I said, I was sleep deprived, honestly. That entire weekend, plus like Monday, waking up, going straight into work, and then getting off work. I started editing the video, and it like hit like 10:45, and I was like, I have to go to bed. I couldn't do it. So I went to bed. Remember, the challenge is to work out 365 days. It's not to post every day, but we do it because we can. Dumbbell RDLs. Then after that, it was single leg glute bridges. And then last thing is a banded wall sit. A lot happened in the last couple of days. If you were part of the live streams, you know what. Thank you all again for helping surpass 10K. We're already way past that as well. We're at 10.5 now. We're back to our workouts. I'll see you guys after the warm-up. I get back, and I'm already making stupid mistakes. I didn't record the first set at all. Way to go, Nick. Or the first two sets. We got 2 more sets of the goblet box squats. Yeah. Good thing I didn't say anything of importance, I feel like. It was just me doing the workout. But I was about to start saying something and I noticed I wasn't recording, so I caught onto it kind of early. But I think we should have a conversation about this weekend. I think we should all talk about it. It was wild. I think now that the kind of like heat of the moment's all kind of settled and we're all, sorry, I'm trying to button in my pants, I don't know why. But we're all like, all settled down now. We're back home. No hate needs to go out to like the Disney security guards. They're probably just doing their job. That one guy was being a bit of a jerk, but can't be mad at them. Yeah, they're doing their job. You can't be mad at people for being doing their jobs. But yeah, I mean, I kind of want to tell you all my POV, like what happened from like, because I wasn't there when it all happened. It was just Brendan, Dan, Lenny, and Bondi. So I was already down at the floor trying to get my, because I was trying to watch WKU. You know, my fiance coach is there right now, so I just wanted to watch her team, you know. Next thing I know, I look at the live to kind of see where they're at. You know, that's how I was like tracking their locations, which is kind of weird to say, but. And then next thing I know, I'm staring at feet, so. I don't know. It was weird because I was like, I'm staring at feet and I was looking at chat. Chat was like, hey, like this guy's being a butthole. And I was like, oh, they're probably like talking to some like rude guy. Turns out it was security. And then I was like in chat jokingly. I was like, what if I turned on my live? Everybody was like, Nick, go live. Went live while WKU was on the floor. But I really don't know what was said. So technically, I was never told not to live stream. And besides when they sold me, I was only recording my face. So, you know, it is what it is. 2 more sets of this. And we're gonna, I guess, kind of keep on telling the story of what all happened that weekend. Last weekend, yeah. I think the things that stick out of my mind the most are when I would put my phone in my pocket and the way y'all would just react. That was hilarious. The pocket squad, because I mean, I think that was the coolest thing too about chat. It was like everybody was just trying to look out for us, and it was just, I feel like that's where like this turns it into a community. It's not just Dan's channel. It's like a community of everybody like saying, hey, like Dan got in trouble, like don't make the same mistakes, and you know like put us in the pocket. That was hilarious. But the entire thing just like, I wish, but I don't wish I was on the whole side of talking with Dan and them while they were like with the security guard. And then my biggest thing was like, I wanted to catch them when I could, but I was already too late. By the time WKU had went, they were already down in the seating area, not recording. But I think it's funny that we were able to still make it happen for you guys, especially just getting to see the routines and everything. I think it was enjoyable for everybody, and I hope you all agree. All right, last set. Okay. Oh my God. You know, I think the smartest thing we could have done, because you know Dan was on multiple platforms, right? I think we could have done like a TikTok live too, and that would have probably blown up. All right, we got step downs next. Biggest thing that I'm trying to do with these step up, step downs, whatever you want to call them, is I'm trying to have control. And some of y'all also made the comment of making sure that I'm not pressing off this foot, the bottom foot, as I go up. So I'm trying to work on that. That's why there's no weight in these. Okay. All right, turns out I was doing this all wrong again, and I was corrected again. I thought when y'all said my neck was here is correct. I need to be bringing it down and following the weight, not trying to pick my neck up. See, still learning. Okay, so look down as I go. I feel like my depth was easy. I was able to get lower. I'm trying to recall the events that all happened as I finished this workout. You know, like stuff like Dan leaving me, you know, me standing in the freezing cold parking lot where Dan left me, an orange Cybertruck that left me in the parking lot. Yeah, that one. And when I tried to call them, nobody answered. Also not good. All jokes aside though, I just think, I mean, y'all got to see most of my POV through my life, but like once we sat down and we were okay, like, and we felt like not like we were getting away with anything. It was on my live, you know. I was live streaming, not Dan. I think the only issue it ran into was Dan ended up taking my phone. My self-commentary was fun. I had my little look backs and stuff, but I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. And it also just brought all y'all into it. Dude, that chat was going crazy. It was fun. The entire weekend was fun. The entire competition, all the stunning. I didn't do a lot of stunning, I know. Actually, most of y'all probably peeped this, but as soon as we got out to the football field, my like social anxiety just kicked in. I didn't want to talk to anybody. Like y'all saw Lenny literally ran up and just started stunning with somebody. I was like, so who do I stunt with? You know, I just feel like it's different, you know? I've never been a part of cause usually I would, like every year that I was at college nationals, I never went out to the football field and stunted. I got done competing and I was like, okay, I'm glad I'm done competing. I don't want to go out there and stunt right now. So to go out there this year and then just seeing all the good people out there, I was just like, I'll just hang out by the camera crew, you know? And so, yeah, that's basically why I only did a little bit of stunning. But once I opened up, you know? And that's the most important part. Just learning how to open up. Time for everybody's favorite angle. Well, that's cool. Got a little shin vein going on now. I never had that before. Wow. Getting vascular, guys. I'm excited. We have 9 days until 180. It's going to be a little underwhelming, so don't be too surprised. In the aspect of weight loss. Muscle growth, that's the exciting part. I can't wait for y'all to see that. But weight loss has not been good. Actually, the thing that motivated me to get up today was a Sam Sulek video that I saw on TikTok, and it was him explaining like weight loss and stuff like that. And he was just like, look, one, you're gonna have to get comfortable with being hungry. Like, because basically what you're trying to do is tell your body, hey, like, use up these storages. And once you've used up that storage, now go into the fat storages. He explained it more scientifically, but basically when I would give myself cheat days on the weekends, I was basically just replenishing those storages and not going into the fat storages. So moving forward, I think I have more of a plan now. And then plus, like I said, me and Bondi are gonna sit down and have a little conversation. We're gonna figure out, because you know, Bondi's very smart with it all. We're gonna have a conversation about weight loss and what I need to do for my next goal, which I haven't told you guys yet, but we're going to. Actually, I have told you guys. It's to get down to 220. So there's no point trying to hide it. There's no big surprise about that. I put it on my board. I want to get down to the 220. I'm at 245 right now. So I got to lose almost, 25 pounds? Yeah, I got to lose 25 pounds by the end of the 365-day journey. So that's very doable. Everybody agrees that it is. It's just I got to make the proper steps now and actually stick to what I'm doing. Not giving myself cheat days on the weekend where I eat everything and just not giving myself cheat days and then refilling all of those like storages, whatever they're called, the scientific stuff of it all, you know, and actually start burning into my fat storages. So learned a lot this morning, and that's what motivated me to come in and work out. Okay. All right, single leg glute bridges, and then wall sits, and we're done for the day. All right, last two things. Knees are starting to feel better. So I know the workout's working out, but now we gotta actually start building. Hopefully my back gets better soon. All right, last set of this, then wall sits, 2 rounds, 45 seconds with the band on the knees, so I know that I'm pushing out and activating the quads. And we're done for the day. Feels good to be back in the routine now. Why am I getting out? Dude, I got a cramp both times in this leg. All right, banded wall sits next. The band makes it so much harder. Oh, that was actually terrible with the band on. I haven't even taken the band off my legs. I'm actually really tired. That's it for today. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all of the new subs. Thank you for getting me to 10K. Next goal is 20K, and we can check it off my year goals. So once we get to 20K, let's keep climbing. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you all tomorrow for push day.